Leafs coming off an overtime win against the New Jersey Devils are in Montreal to tangle with the red-hot Bleu Blanc et Rouge at the Bell Center in Montreal. We're underway, and we're glad you're along with us. As it's played up on the wing, and Reeves back into the lineup for Toronto. Played it ahead, and it's gloved then by Lorenz down into the zone, and Lorenz gets a big hit in on Mike Matheson, taking him down. Canadiens break it back out at center. Matheson in on the right side, going to the net in the backhand is Matheson, and stopped by Joseph Woll.
Philip Myers is pointing afterwards as somehow the Montreal defense I guess he's saying he was interfered with right at the blue line.
Marner to center, in on the wing for Matthews, rolls in on goal, and if that's a shot on goal, I should play in the National Hockey League.
Yeah, that's a good measuring stick.
Savard gets it down into the offensive zone, played around back of the net. A hit there takes down Connor Timmins. Canadiens getting in front of the net, and a shot on, a big save by Woll off the stick of Jake Evans. Played ahead by Hudson, and on the right side, centering pass, and driving the net there was Gooley, but a penalty is coming to Toronto. He has been the offensive hero on the power play, scoring 9 of his 10 goals. Centering pass, they score! Kirby Dach opens the scoring on a delayed penalty call. Deflects down into Montreal territory, and Montembeault couldn't play it. That allows.
You're not calling that. I thought Bobby McMahon, I thought this was just a stick lift in behind the Montreal net, and they're going to call this a hook.
Couldn't get to it. Leafs are able to punch it back in front of the goal, but it comes free. Another shot. Glove save made by Woll, and he stops play with a brilliant glove save. Almost 94 years young. Here the Leafs turn the puck over, and a shot stopped. The rebound. Another big save by Woll. My goodness, a bad turnover there.
Max Domi that actually turned and fell.
Draw one by the Canadiens in the Toronto zone. Scooped along the board. Suzuki trying to get it along the line for Slavkovsky. A shot comes in front of the net. Oh, what a save by Waller. Holy Mackinac. I don't know if the human body should look like that. How did he do that? Now,
Leafs are taking another penalty here. Matthews came up with a high stick, and Nick Suzuki is laughing, saying, boy, everything's going to go our way now.
David Camp almost had his pocket picked from behind and didn't get it down the whole length of the ice. Slavkovsky gets back into the Toronto zone. Drops it off into the corner. Suzuki back to the point. The one-timer scores! Laine! His 10th power play goal of 11 he has scored. And does it look familiar? So the Canadiens with a 2-0 lead, and it has been very... Now here's another chance for them. In a goal, and they score! Josh Anderson on a turnover in the neutral zone. And the Canadiens have opened up a 3-0 lead. And now the puck along the boards, and now Reeves going to the front of the net. A shot taken there was blocked. A rebound back to the goal for David Camp. He's taken off the puck by Slavkovsky. Reeves gets in on a forecheck to get a hit in, and a long shot went wide. Kept in at the point, and a wrist shot is stopped as the period ends.
Well, the linesmen have to get in. You don't want
Jackeye and Reeves shoving one another. Reeves has not had a fight this season.
Well, his first fight as a Leaf was last season against Montreal and Arbor Jackeye. And I don't know what Jackeye now is. It looks like Reeves is trying to fight. Jackeye's pointing to the clock and saying, get away from me. Then the linesmen come in, and now Jackeye's upset, and he wants a piece of Ryan Reeves.
Out at center ice, knocked by Jake Evans into the Toronto zone. It bounced out in front, and Woll had to be rather cautious with that. And then a big hit sends Reeves to the ice. And that's got the crowd going pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I like a lot about Jackeye, but doing the cocky thing of pointing to the scoreboard, I mean, I think that's a great move when you're 12 or 13.
McCabe couldn't send it to the net. When he stick handled with it, it came out over the line and out at center, and a good hit there by Connor Timmins. Caught Pezzetta, and it caroms out at center ice, and then the Leafs give the puck away. Tanev losing it to Caulfield, driving and stopped by Wall. He does another one of those marvelous splits to stop Caulfield from tucking it in on the near post. 3-0 Montreal, and the Leafs need the next goal. That is an understatement of understatements. Good hit there by Matthews in the far corner, knocked his man down. The near wing, and it is out at center ice. Long pass on the left wing side. Riley will shoot it in. We have an arm up. We have a high stick. Brought in over the line now by Hudson. Tried to get it in front of the net for Gallagher, and it went wide. Comes back into the slot, and the shot! Did that go off the crossbar, maybe?
I think it did. Dvorak.
Brought back by Bobby McMahon on the rush, going in and scores! Rocket McMahon in Montreal gets the Leafs on the board after it appeared that the Montreal shot went off the crossbar, and McMahon takes it the length of the ice.
Well, if you're looking for a turning point, we'll circle this one right here. Yeah, Dvorak, Joe, right off the crossbar.
Marner holds, lets the shot go wide. Matthews around back of the net, stops again to elude a forecheck. Got it in front of the shot. Just kept in there by McCabe. Back behind the net. Domi was interfered with, but no call there on the play by David Savard. Centering pass! Shot off the goal post by McMahon. Great centering feed by Domi, and McMahon rang it off the iron. Canadiens against the board, centering again. Another shot, stopped by Wall, and he's going to cover up on it as Gooley and Anderson in there shoving a little bit with Matthews and Ekman-Larsson. If you spell it backwards, it makes more sense. Here the Leafs in over the line. Putt is Holmberg! Hauled down and got a shot away. Montembeault with the save, but a penalty coming here to Montreal with 3:13 to go, and the Leafs a chance to really get back into this game. Marner into the far corner. Now to the half boards and stopping. Looks in front. Pass in front. Big save there off Pacioretty by Montembeault. Still with it. Coming out in front with a shot. Stopped off the stick of Matthews. Marner was waving that there was something going on here.
Pacioretty got hit, I think, high.
Kind of strange that there wasn't a whistle, and that's what Marner was waving about, right? Brought in across the line to the right wing side. Final seconds in the power play. They score! Robertson redirects it in on goal with a second left in the power play, and there is 3-2.
Ekman-Larsson walking in from the right wing point, looks up, and Nick Robertson gives him a target.
And now along the boards fighting for it, Morgan Riley, but it goes free, and Armia gets it back to the point. Shot blocked, and now here's Nylander trying to break through the defense. He's in a goal! Backhand scores! Holy mackerel, what a play by Willie! There was going to be a penalty, but he just blew by the Montreal defenseman to tie the game. And Jacky can take a look at the clock now and point up there if he'd like.
Well, it was Lane Hudson that Nylander out-muscled.
Morgan Riley, traffic in front but doesn't shoot it. Goes back to McCabe. He gets it in front for Nylander, driving the net. Stopped by Montembeault on the short side. Could have been a penalty there, and there is. Nylander driving to the net. The Canadian defender grabbed onto him. Nylander back to the point to Marner. Marner to Matthews, to Marner to Matthews. Matthews with it on the right wing side. A centering pass. Centered in front of the goal. What a save made by Montembeault. Bobby McMahon is robbed on a rebound chance. Minute to go in the power play. Well, why wouldn't they? They scored the goal. Here's Ekman-Larsson with a shot, and he scores! A point shot! Deflected, Robertson in front. Did he get his stick on it?
Max Domi wins the draw right back to Ekman-Larsson. Max Pacioretty goes to the front of the net, and I think it is Ekman-Larsson, Joe.
Working on the end boards, and now the Leafs with a 1-goal lead as it comes out in front of the net. And a great chance by Nylander is thwarted by the left pad of Montembeault. Down into the Montreal corner on the near side. And a penalty coming here is David Camp.
They got his stick held.
Round back of the net for Nyes. Into the corner for McMahon. He got thundered to the ice with a good hit. Marner trying to keep the puck in, but it bursts to center ice. McCabe, and then...
Oh, that was a great sell job back the other way.
Marner coming through neutral ice. Hits the line and weaves in. Still with it in front of the goal and got a shot away, and that was stopped. Back at the point now for Matheson. Matheson drops it off. 49 seconds in the 4-on-4. Oh, puck right on the goal line. And Wall made the save somehow. Looked behind him and got some assistance from McCabe and Nylander. Oh, my. Canadiens can't get it over the line. Good play by Morgan Riley to get it to Matthews. Matthews to Marner. Canadiens power play with 17 seconds. They score! Matthews a one-timer off a Marner pass. Ryu decided we needed them, and they're there. And the Leafs have a 2-goal lead on a shorty.
That could be, gotta be, Austin Matthews' first shorthanded goal.
After a 3-0 start against them. And it's 5-3. Here's a chance in front of another good pad save. Far side, but it won't clear. Back at the point, Gooley. His shot deflected wide of the goal. Wall had to get over and make a couple of saves, and now he's got the oven mitts down on it. A scramble at the side of the goal. Center off on the wing by the Canadiens to center. Back to Caulfield trying to drive with a shot. Pad save and a good one made there by Wall. Back up on the left wing side. The Canadiens get it out, but a bad pass. Bounces to Marner, and he sends it right back in again. And Leafs are in the midst of a change. Camp working the boards. The puck comes back along the boards to the point to Oliver Ekman-Larsson. Back in front of the goal. Scores! Steven Lorenz, who blocked the pass, found OEL, who returned the favor. And now it is a 6-3 drubbing.
Smattering of cheers at the Bell Center from Leaf fans in attendance.
Played in over the line. The Canadiens take it to the far boards, play it back to the point. Long shot, stop, big rebound. Oh, how did Wall stop? And then he stops another one. All right, circle Wall for one of the stars. Thanks very much. You're down to have to pick one guy. Larson E. Whipsnade.
After stopping a shot that came from the right point,
Elbow.
he kicks out the rebound onto the stick of Nick Suzuki. He's going to one-time it into the empty net, and Wall dives head first across and just gets his stick on it. It might have hit the shaft of his stick.
Don't quit on the goal. Don't quit on the chance. Pass in front of the net. Canadiens with a shot. Wall stops that. There's a scramble. He's down, fishing for the puck. It comes free. Another shot. Stopped by Wall.
Very much here in the third period, if at all.
Back to the point on the right wing side. A pass down low. Trying to jam it in on the short side. Wall got there again. Now plays it down around the boards to the far side with 2:18 to play in the period. Leafs take down the Canadiens player and get it out. But is there a penalty coming? Working with 6 attackers against 4 defenders. Near side for Laine. Back to the point. Down into the corner. Centering pass. Again. That right pad of Wall's got out there somehow. Now Marner banking it off the boards towards the empty net. Missed. And it's down into the Canadian zone. Minute 29 to go on the power play. Broken up at the blue line. Nyes gets it to center. Now plays it back into the slot. And a wrist shot. Scores! Final seconds ticking down. It'll be brought in over the line without much more, and a shot goes high over top of Joseph Wall, who wins this game again, not giving up a goal when he was trailing. And yeah, it was 3 goals. Yeah, but they weren't his fault. And boy, he made some absolutely spectacular saves.